Are you awake? Okay. Are you actually awake? Or did I woke you up? Okay, you are awake. Thanks. Thanks to the Lord. To the universe, to whatever you believe in. I really wanted to wake you up, but I just can't fall asleep, I swear. I mean, what was I expecting by having a coffee before going to sleep, right? Another coffee, actually, is not great for me. I have tried everything, but I just still can't fall asleep. So, I guess I will just talk to you until I fall asleep, or you fall asleep. Let's see what happens first. Let me just readjust you here. I think that I have never told you the story of the time that I faked being allergic to cherries. So when I was little, me and my family went to a family vacation to Veracruz, which is a state here in Mexico. We were mainly there because there was a quinceañera, a 15 años party for one of the daughters of my dad and my mom's compadres. And so we were gonna stay at their house. And the day after the party, we went to a place called Tajín. It's an historic site with pyramids. And before we arrived there, my dad bought us some nieves de garrafa, and I went with a chocolate and cherry ice cream. So let me readjust you. So the ice cream was good, but the chocolate had like some pieces that will stick to my paladar. I don't know how to say that in English. This part of the mouth. And well, we went to Tajín, which is the name of this archaeologic site, and I got insolada, sunsick, I don't know how to say that, and when we went back to their house, oops, when we were back to their house, to your house, I fell asleep for the rest of the afternoon because I was feeling extremely ill. Then my mom woke me up and she served me a plate of consommé de birria, like the juice of the birria. That got me back to life, and I got extremely overwhelmed, and I was disgusted by the particles of the chocolate sticking to my paladar, and I was not gonna go alive without chocolate, And for some reason, in my 6-year-old head, I thought that it was actually better to say that I was allergic to cherries, and I went for some months without eating cherries until my mom bought some natural cherries from the farmer's market, and they were delicious. I mean, I ate one behind everybody's back because I didn't want people to actually discover that I was not allergic to cherries. I mean, my family were already aware of that, but they just went with my life. They were not gonna argue with a 6-year-old, and so you're gonna fall, but not fall asleep, just fall. And so I really thought that cherry was delicious, and so I had to say that I was no longer allergic to cherries. Are you allergic to something? I'm not allergic to anything actually, but probably just gluten, I guess, but I'll continue to eat it. I do not have like an immune disease like Hashimoto's, I don't know, or I have not been diagnosed that, so I hope I don't get diagnosed that because I love bread. Bread is life. Sorry, I was just listening to the rain. It is extremely satisfying, so relaxing. I love rain sounds. I guess you have already noticed. I have quite some videos about that. I guess that I don't know what to talk about. Would you like me to talk about the most recent gossip I'm aware of? So, my mom just talked the other day with one of her closest friends, and her mom is ill. She just got diagnosed with cancer like 2 months ago, and let's just say that their family is not like, they don't have like a huge bond. They're extremely selfish, if you want to say so, but their parents, like my mom's friend's parents, had to sell one of their vehicles to pay for the treatment, and they have been just like helping out their parents throughout the treatment. And so one of their cousins was gonna buy a house that they have in their hometown where they're from, he had already paid for some of, like, a part of the house, but he was supposed to pay the other part. And one of my mom's friends' brother was like the intermediary, like the middleman between both of them. And he was the one that will receive the money after it is, well, about it is transaction that they made. So apparently he took part of the money without their mom's consent, and what it seems like is that he has been taking money out of her bank account because he has access to it. Can you believe that? That's awful. Extremely awful. Taking advantage of your sick mother. Like what they have, right? But yeah, that's the most recent gossip I've heard. And great news. I have a dahlia, which is the Mexican national flower. I planted it from like bulb. It has like bulbs. I think it's called bulbos, and it harvest like much. No, not harvest. It grew up, and it already has its first flower. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy because I used to have another plant and it died. So I thought that I had no good hands for plants. But I guess I can have my own plant without it unliking. Because my mom actually has a really beautiful garden full of flowers and plants. She has a great hand with them. And I thought that maybe because my mom had that luck, I would have it as well. But apparently it doesn't work like that. I guess I was thinking of buying just cactus to have as a plant. But now that it actually flowered, floreó, I guess I can actually have more plants. Or at least try to have more plants. So also there's there's some birds build their nest in the top of my house door, like the principal door. They build their nest on top of it. Really beautiful. Like it seems like they measured the half of the door, like half of the whole door to build it. It looks so pretty, and you can hear them sing throughout the day. I think it's a good sign, right? Having birds building their nest in your principal, like your main door. It has to mean something, and I choose to believe that it's gonna bring abundance and peace to my house, to my home. Have you ever heard about how do you say that? I forgot. No, I guess I just forgot. I'm starting to fall asleep. What about you? So my little brother is about to graduate high school. I have to choose an outfit. I haven't choose it yet. I am between two different dresses, but I ain't so sure. So you have to think about that. You know, lately I've been feeling extremely anxious about everything going in around the world. Different conflicts, different issues, different whatever. But I just came to the conclusion that there's little things that I can actually do to change things. Like, I understand that everybody, if we'll unite and the little changes, will actually have a huge impact, which I will continue to do so as much as I can. But I decided that I'm not gonna worry about the outcome, because it's way out of my hands. I cannot worry about something that I cannot fix immediately. So I just decided to let it go and live my life to the fullest. Because I have to admit that since the pandemic, my life went downhill. I started to develop more anxiety and depression, and like I had really huge episodes of anxiety and depression. I gained a lot of weight. Somehow I feel like I also became a little bit of a agoraphobic. I'm not saying that I'm diagnosed yet, because I'm not. The only thing that I have been diagnosed is let me just translate it. Just a second. I don't know how to translate it, but it's trastorno de ansiedad generalizada and trastorno de pánico. So it's awful. Yes, yeah, I'm still working on it, but I don't know. I mean, right now I'm trying to get my life all together after being extremely neglectful with it. So it's a hard way to go, but I decided that life is worth of living. Life is beautiful, and I deserve living. I deserve to enjoy and being happy. We all do. We all deserve happiness. So I have been thinking about doing a little of a social media detox. I mainly use TikTok, because I also have Facebook and Instagram, but I don't really use them. So I'll be doing a little detox from TikTok because it consumes a lot of my time, and that is time that I could be using for something else, something that I enjoy, something that I love, something that benefits me, instead of watching everybody's life passing by through my eyes and not living my own life. So I'm gonna start little by little, just reducing the time, or maybe I'll just delete the whole app. I don't know. I have to think about that, because I am addicted to it. And I honestly sometimes I feel like my algorithm works against my self, because it becomes extremely full of bad news and hate content. I mean, not hate content, but content that it's filled of hateful comments. It seems like hatred, it's so normalized nowadays, and I don't like that. So I also started by blocking some creators that I don't like. Like, if I don't like their attitude or their content itself, if I don't feel comfortable watching it, I just randomly will scroll. But it gets to a point that TikTok keeps on showing their content, so I just decided to block them. Because once I saw a video that said, like, it's my world, it's my life, and I decide who gets to be part of it. And that is so truth. Like, we get like overwhelmed about different people and how hatred, or how how they spread their hate. And I mean, we are not obligated to watch them or to hear them, so just block them. Don't give away your energy to someone that does not deserve it. And so yeah, because it's so easy to hide under a profile without a picture and leave extremely hurtful comments that will have impact on somebody. What the fuck? That was my neighbor. Yeah, sometimes you can just hear them laughing like that, and sometimes you can hear them like doing this, but in the wall, like this. That's scary, isn't it? I have some paranormal experiences that if you like to, I can tell you about them in another video. In a specific video just for that. Because, yeah, it's a lore, I have to admit it. It's quite a lot of information. But yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, hateful comments. So yeah, it's like normalize. I have seen it's like being a bully and being an awful human being became popular again. And it's awful. Not nice to see. So I think that I'd rather watch like YouTube videos of those like Chinese series, like short soap operas, or I don't know. They're entertaining. I like them. Because I don't know if it happened to you, but they just randomly show up in your For You page, and you have to look for all of the parts. Because I'm not about to pay the whole like the app. I'm not gonna pay to watch that. There's an influencer that she said that she used like 20,000 pesos by just watching series on those apps, like short stories. Those 20,000 pesos at that time were like $1,000. So yeah, just imagine spending those $1,000 just by watching that. I mean, she's one of the content creators that I blocked because I don't like her content. She's way too, I don't know, like she has to touch some grass way out of reality. But yeah, that's how most influencers are nowadays. What can we say, right? But yeah, I think that we do have to be careful with the type of content that we consume, because that's what our brain gets. Like, de eso se alimenta nuestro cerebro. That's what our brain gets. Nutrients form, I guess we can call it that way. Sorry about that. It's just, oh my god. That's my neighbors. I think that I'm gonna leave the video until here, because I don't want you to get scared with her laughing. So, I hope that you have enjoyed, and that you take care, that you have a wonderful rest of your night. I'll see you in the next video.